Good morning, good morning, good morning. Watching the episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. How's everyone doing today? King Blaze being the first person in here. What's good, my bro? Producer, good morning. King Lee, my brother, what's good, what's good? Will I Am, greetings and salutes to you also. Zico Kage, you here early, man, what's good? Money Mike, I get money, I get money. Loving it. King Blaze at Nitro, you joining in Raven the 24th here in Baltimore with 410 Sports Talk. No. That's between him and 410 Sports Talk. I have nothing to do with it. Shout outs to Ing Raven. You already know I support anything he be doing. So hopefully it's a good stream for him. But yeah, I'm not going to be there, bro. 410 Sports Talk don't even know who I am. I'm pretty sure they don't. So, whatever. Stacy said good morning. Good morning to you also, Stacy. Producer said Blaze, King Lee, Will I Am, Zeke. Well, what up? The Truth said Nitro. Kendrick Wood. Mustard! Nah, hey, I'm definitely going to be in Baltimore this year, though. I told you this before. I'll be in Baltimore this year. I will be in Baltimore this year. I will be I'm just got to plan everything out. I will be in Baltimore this year. I'm going to be eating crab cakes one way or the other. So we'll definitely have a chance to see some of you guys and everything else. I think that'll be so much fun because, you know, I'm not from there. So being there, seeing everybody for the first time will be nice. Definitely nice. Listen, man, I'm good. You already know what happened. NBA play-ins yesterday. Foolishness happening between Orlando and the Hawks. I didn't like that at all. Also, John Lynch showed you exactly why I have him over EDC. So, yeah, we're going to have some stuff to jump into. And today's nostalgia is going to be a question between three different entities. So, I think it's going to be a real good ending, too. Zully the Ninth, yo, what's good? Oh, Kush, Wiz, what's good, bro? Rocking out the fine wed. Okay. Like the stream, people. Yes, please like and subscribe, guys. If you haven't already done so, please like the stream. Hey, what day are you going? I want to come to Baltimore. I'm going to make sure that I plan everything through. You guys will know the exact dates. You know what I'm saying? The dates will be put on there. When I plan on going to Baltimore, the dates will be put up there for like 2 weeks in advance. 3 weeks in advance. So it'll be put up every day. So there will be no way that anybody's like, I forgot or I missed it. It'll be put up every day. Money Mike says the Warriors are dangerous. Yeah. Jimmy Butler usually makes a team more dangerous. That's his superpower. So, yeah. Habitual line, what's up? Laugh my tail off. I'm still going back and forth with another Raven fan about EDC not being top 5. Listen, man, I don't got him top 5. But like I said before, some people do. Okay. Like the 5th, fringe. I told you before, to me, he's a fringe guy. But, I mean, I can name 4 guys off to the top of my head that he's nowhere close to being. So, what does that tell you? Yami, what's good? Typical Cam, all work that I can finally be in here. Hey, you here with us? Yes. I'm going to try some crab cakes, definitely, King Lee. You already know, man. Hit up some places. Like, yo, who got the best crab cakes in the town? Let me know. I got my mind right, money right, ready for war. King Lee said they didn't look dangerous last night. Lakers in 5. Steph Curry, Curry chicken, Curry goat, Lakers in 5. And I just had Curry go yesterday, too. Shout out to you, Truth. I just had Curry go yesterday. Just had it yesterday. Hilarious. Baltimore food is very good. We have a lot of great food here. Great. Media pack. I'm hoping this year I can put in for a media pack. I just got to figure out how to do it. And then that's when I'm going to really try to go up there also so I can cover the game stuff better. Yeah. I've had crab cakes before. I'm in Florida, so, they have a lot of seafood here, but I've never had, Maryland crab cakes. So, got to give it a try. Top 5 GM, dang, man, EDC might not be top 10. Nah, he got to be top 10. He top 10 producer. He top 10, but he just ain't top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, top 5 is elite, the elite of the elite. And I don't look at him like that. Sorry. Alexander Gillian was good. Jared Thomas, hey, I see you here. Trae got to get out of Atlanta. Facts. He do. Because Atlanta, bro, and I don't like the league doing what they did at all. I think that was so petty. You know what I tell you all the time? I do not like the referees at all. Like, that did not deserve a tech. And, of course, he got pissed off and he got himself thrown out. But I keep saying this, man. I hate the referees. I really do. Like, I don't care that you're in your feelings. It shouldn't affect the game. It should not affect the game at all. And it be affecting the game. And we're going to get into it right now. If y'all didn't know what happened, don't worry. I got the video right here. Check this out, what happened yesterday. Amazing move. Watch this. He throws the ball to him. They're hitting him. He gives him a tech for that. So then, he kicks it and stops him from getting to the other guy. He gave him a tech and throw him out. That was a deserved tech. But the beginning one was not a tech. Mind you, go back to look at, they're grabbing him, stopping him from going, and pushing him and stuff like that. He gets the ball to the ref, and they give him a technical foul. That's home cooking, and I can't stand it. It ruins the product. They're not there to watch you. They're there to watch the players. Mind you, if for anybody saying, oh, he threw it kind of hard and stuff like that, there's video of guys rolling the ball to the refs and getting a technical. Come on now, bro. The ball falls right into his hands. He throws it to the ref. He doesn't even look his way. Just runs back down court. Tech. Nah, bro. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely asinine. I can't take them, bro. They have too much power. If they start doing stuff like that and getting in the field, they'd be thrown out of the NBA. They should be suspended. I've seen referees give guys techs for being on the bench laughing. I've seen them give techs for rolling them the ball, throwing them the ball, looking at them, walking away, talking to fans. Like, what are we doing here? I've seen them get techs for shaking their head. Like, it's a foul, it's like, walk away, tech. Nah, bro, there has to be an area where they start suspending them. It ruins the product. Nah, bro, no. And once again, and I get what you're saying, Jared Thomas. You say you're trying to be fair. That's not fair. Because, mind you, just like I said, I've seen refs throw guys out for rolling them the ball, throwing them the ball, looking at them, turning away from them, walking away from them, laughing on the bench. Like, come on now, bro. Yes, Tim Junkin got thrown out by the bald guy for laughing on the bench. Like, it's ridiculous. What's good, tactical? It's ridiculous. Oh, I threw the ball. You felt like I threw the ball at you a little hard? Go review it then. I caught the ball, didn't even look, threw it your way and just ran down court. They're holding me and bumping me. And I get the ball to you. That's a tech? I would have probably kicked the ball into the stands. Some of these refs need to get their jaw checked, and they'll stop the foolishness. I'm dead serious with you. That's why people be believing that there's money, and there's money being behind the scenes. They play into it. Go, you showed me up. I show you up by shaking my head like, that's not a foul, man. Or I hold my head up like, tech. Anything can be a tech. It affects the game. Because now you can get techs that they feel like you fouled too hard. So, okay, let's say, for the sake of argument, let's say he didn't get thrown out. I think he's like, are you serious? Bites his tongue and goes. Then there's a loose ball foul that ends up being a technical because they feel like they're fighting on the ball on the ground too hard. Now he's thrown out of the game because of a previous tech he shouldn't have gotten. Exactly, Yami. You see the guy pushing our guy. Our guy falls back like, yo, what the heck? Pass interference. Nah, bro. It's too. I'll keep saying this. The refs have way too much power. They operate in a realm of like unobjectivity, and they just do whatever they want and believe that there's no repercussions to their actions. And I'll never believe in that. There's repercussions for everybody's actions. You just can't do what you want. Now listen. I'm telling you, the referees will stop if they start getting smacked. What they need to do is if you hit a ref, 1 game suspension. Bet. It's a 1 game suspension. We know that out of the gate. I'll sacrifice the game to twist your jaw. And I'm going to make sure the guys on the bench are going to be twisting your jaw. If you get slapped enough, you'll stop at the foolishness. Oh, it's just a game. Nah, bro. Nah, you know what you're doing. Get these hands. Or fine, I can't do it I'll do it after the game. For real? And if there's any retaliation, you catch it too out because you have to get out. You have to walk away, right? You got to. The refs go into their place and everything else. Bust the door in there and punch one of them dead square in the face. They'll stop with the foolishness real good. Yo, they're attacking us. Yeah, stop doing foolishness. Stop being a fool on the court then. Oh, you get hurt the refs. 1 suspension. Okay, we got 12 guys on the team. Each one of us can get suspended 1 game. They'll stop the foolishness. They'll stop with the foolishness real quick. They're like, yo, how many NBA teams are there? Times 14? Whoa. Yeah, man, all right. We stop the foolishness. Guys, chill out. Hit him with that Wunderkind slap. From the side of the park. And you hit him, and you start singing those R. Kelly. How did I ever let you slip away? Dear my darling, I'll be singing this song someday. Oh. Yes, you should be able to slap NFL referees too. The NFL referees also, but the worst ones are the NBA. I don't even think it's close. I think the NFL referees are terrible, but the NBA ones they're the creme de la creme. Creme de la creme. I do that to defend Lamar when somebody's trying to take him out, and refs are protecting Josh Allen and Mahomes. Exactly. We watched guys try to twist his leg, hit him out of bounds. We've watched Patrick Mahomes be in bounds. They hit him, and they call roughing. And it's like, yo, he's in bounds. He's a quarterback. We don't care. It's Patrick Mahomes. And even though it shows, they'll still uphold it. Nah, bro, I ain't trying to get nobody to run out this way. It'll stop with the foolishness. Listen, let me tell you something right now. If you're a great player, you don't need to live at the free throw line. You can go get your points the hard, old-fashioned way. It's a cop-out. Absolute cop-out. Oh, I'm a star player, and if you breathe in my way, I'm going to give you these free throws just because you're a star player. No. Call it fair right down the middle. That gives you transparency. Straight up, especially NFL refs. What was that movie when Adam Sandler hit the ref in the Oh, that's The Longest Yard. The funniest NFL movie of all time. That's what they need to start doing. Hit him in the nards. Hit him in the nose. Remember when the guy ran in front of Lamar and then literally he's not getting out of the way of the play and trips over him and then looking at him like, oh, it's my fault, my bad. Nah, bro. No. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens don't have a clue what roughing the passer means, unfortunately. We don't get those calls. We don't get none of those calls. We've seen guys hit Lamar way after the pass. And you look at the ref and they're like, he's all right. I've seen the referee say, he's okay. We've seen them hit him after the whistle, and then the guy be like, look, if you do that again, we'll ding. But the first time, we'll let it go. Giving them warnings. Yes, I remember Ryan Jensen laying out Kiko Alonso when he had knocked, what was the quarterback that had slid? Wasn't that our team? Did that happen on? was versus the Dolphins, wasn't it? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember Ryan Jensen. Yeah, I do. Why don't the Ravens O-line come to Lamar's A1 straight? I've never understood that. Because none of them are Rough Riders. Like, I keep trying to say you have to have Rough Riders, but John Harbaugh does not like Rough Rider type of players on his team. He don't like it. It was Flacco. Yeah, it was. I believe it was versus the Dolphins. Yeah, it was Flacco. That's what I'm saying. Wasn't that against us? Yeah, and that was against the Dolphins. And then that's when Ryan Jensen came and cleared him. And then both benches started going at it. Yeah, man, I remember. So, wait, Ronnie and Tyler always come to Lamar's aid. Let's not do that. Not all the time. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because remember, when he got his leg twisted, they did not come to his aid. When he got hit out of bounds that one time, they did not come to his aid. I think it was a tight end and Patrick Ricard that came to Lamar's aid. It wasn't the offensive line. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was against the Dolphins. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I just get tired of the foolishness with these refs manipulating games based on how, you know what I'm saying, based on how you feel. You're going to feel real hard if this hand connects. Thank you, Truth. That's what I'll say. You can nitpick fine, but as a group, they need to come up to defend their quarterback. You couldn't touch Tom Brady. You remember some of the fights between the Ravens and the Patriots? Because every time we're trying to go after them, they're going after us, and it's like tit for tat. Remember those games? Remember when was it Ray Lewis? Or no. It was, oh my gosh. What's his name? That fell at the feet of Tom Brady, and Tom Brady pointed at him, and they gave him a rough in the passer. He didn't even touch him. And then Ray, after the game, was just like, bro, you're the quarterback. You get paid the most money. You're the most protected. Let's not try to change the game of football. Like, you're ruining the game. It was either Ray or what's his name that fell at his feet. Didn't even touch him. Came close to his feet and he pointed at him and they gave him a roughing. Ridiculous kind of crap. It was Terrell Suggs, right? That fell at, I don't know if it was him or Ray, that fell at Brady's feet. And he didn't even fall. He got pushed there. And then Brady pointed at him and got the call. And Ray was talking about it after the game. Joke was crazy. That's the only thing I say, Andrew. Andrew don't play when it comes to Lamar. Yes. Got me pissed off, man. Got me all in my feelings now. Also, so, guys, I want to say this. Right? So, you know how many picks we got. We got 11. We got 11 picks. And I wanted for you guys to read this because you know how I do things. I'm transparent. Right? So we're pivoting to the NFL real quick, and I want y'all to read this. Check this out. Yep. If you don't know who that is, that's John Lynch. That's one of the coaches that said they are better than our guy. It says, the 49ers have reached out to teams picking in the top 6 of the NFL draft to potentially trade up and select a player per source. The Niners have 11 picks in the 2025 draft and a projected 10-plus picks with comp picks in the 2026 draft, giving them ultimate flexibility. Isn't it funny? I put this up there because I want you to show you the difference. See how the difference is? See how he's ready to work a deal? It's like, yo, I got 10 or 11 next year. I got 11 this year. Let's start wheeling and dealing. Let's make some moves. You notice? But we got a GM that I know will take every pick, even though he said, our same GM said, it's more than likely most of them won't even make the roster. But let's go waste picks on them. Let's go act like, the only thing we can do is just draft. It's nasty work, bro. Nasty work. Go on, let me see the excuses, guys. It's nasty, bro. That's like you trying to tell people, man, when this stuff comes out with these other GMs, it shows exactly why I don't have EDC top 5. How the heck do you have 11 picks? You're going to have probably 11 or 12 picks the very next year, and you want to pick every pick. 23 picks in 2 years. You gonna look me in my face and be like, yeah, we doing what we want to do. If you're trying to win a chip, exactly. You know how much draft capital that is? You can give up draft. You don't even have to give draft capital for this. You give draft capital for next year. 2026. But they're unwilling to do so. He let Zeitler walk and they built the best O-line in Detroit to protect Goff. Don't worry, the video today is going to be on what he said too. Because I saved it, what he said about the O-line. Oh, I heard people. That's because he watched the Wunderkind show. It got back to him. There's a couple times I've said stuff on this channel. Well, this is the new channel, but you know the main channel, right? And I've heard him address certain things that were said strictly from the Wunderkind show, him address it in his luncheons or whatever else he is when he's questioned. So yeah, I know he's watching and hearing what the Wunderkind show got to say. And I said it with my chest. I say it to his face. What am I going to be scared of? How in God's name are you going to try to switch and flip around like, oh, well, you know, oh, we got a lot of great young guys, and you're watching what our quarterback's going through. Would you still believe that if Lamar Jackson got hurt? Playing games? Like if Lamar Jackson got hurt last year, right, from that young line and everything else, would some of y'all still be like, y'all want filet? No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He know what we be saying. So the habitual line supper got Howie Roseman, John Lynch, Les Snead, John Snyder, Brett Veach. Okay, yeah, I can go with that. Yeah. Because you already know the top. To me, John Snyder would be 5. Brett Veach, John Lynch, Les Snead, and Howie Roseman, top 4. But I feel you, habitual. That'd be my top 5 too. People talking about likely getting. If he trades likely, bro, I don't want to hear no one tell me nothing, bro. Because if our pass game goes down after that and Andrews or whatever else starts dropping everything, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, oh, well, you know, if Lamar would have ran it for 50 yards on that play, we would have won. Bro, I'm gonna be miserable. It's ridiculous. Try to gaslight us. Get out of here, bro. I'm covering it today in one of the videos. I'm going to cover it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm going to address that specifically. He said it himself. We will probably not have and keep 11 of the players that are drafted. Like, what are we talking about here? So you're going in there knowing that you are not going to use 11 picks. You're not going to keep 11 picks, but you're willing to use all 11? That's your plan? It's Howie, a drop-off, than everybody else. Then you have 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, then a slight drop-off. Then I put EDC and them in there. Straight up. The Lions, I get why people say the Lions, but the Lions have sucked for so long. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? Brad Holmes has been there how long? So maybe Brad Holmes too. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know how you can put EDC top 2, top 3. With all these Super Bowl winning head coaches and coaches going to the Super Bowl and winning and going to the deep playoff runs, everything, or doing whatever they can do. Thank you, KBZ. If you're just tuning in here, please remember to like and subscribe. Like, it's nasty. Zeke got a 1-year, $6 million deal, what makes it so bad. Exactly. You could have brought him back. And said, all right, Zeitler, let's go. We do not need 11, but I repeat. Yeah, I already know. Facts. James Prochet, we need guys who are ready to stop wasting our time, EDC. Producer, and that's exactly what I'm trying to say, man. It's just ridiculous after a while. Truth, if he trades likely, bro, I'll call the Ravens. I'll call them myself. And I'll give him a piece of my mind. I'll be like, how stupid. I would call him stupid. I'd be like, this is purposeful now. I would graduate to y'all purposely trying to sabotage Lamar Jackson. Straight up. Straight up. I did the Commanders GM over EDC too. Look how they're building around Jaden. That's fact, but that's because of new ownership. They got money to fling around. So that's a double-edged sword too. I can see EDC not take Booker at 27 even when he can. I think, like I said before, I told y'all this, I could see EDC checking where or the temperature of the room if any of them want offensive guards. And if he don't believe none of them want, I believe the Ravens could move back for more picks. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Move back and then try to get Tyler Booker in the second. How much you want to bet? Won't even take a first-round pick. How much you want to bet? Isaiah Likely, let me say this right now. Vernon Davis is a good player, was a good player. Isaiah Likely can go down as a top 10 tight end of all time. I'm telling you this. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you this. He has the ability, the capability, the natural ability to go down as one of the top 10 tight ends of all time. The only team I think we have to worry about when it comes to Booker is the Texans. That's the only one. The Texans are the only team I think we have to worry about when it comes to Booker. If the Texans don't take him, I can see the Ravens saying, you know what? Let's just move back and get him in the high second and get an extra pick. Straight up. Okay, King Lee, go restart your stuff, man. We still have enough young talent who don't already get enough exposure, but we're still going to use all 11 picks. I remember when I said he was going to use all the picks last time. And Raven fans tried to gaslight me, saying that, oh, I'm a Lamar guy. You be thinking that the front office is stupid. They're not going to use all 11 picks. Nobody's that stupid. Then he used every single pick, and they tried to pivot and be like, oh, that's because we have to fill in because they're trying to pay Lamar. And I'm like, oh, y'all switching up now? Y'all changing y'all footing? It's nasty work out there, bro. Kush, the hypothetical question, what if we trade Derrick Henry on draft? No. Don't even say it, bro. Oh, my God. Hunches. Do not curse. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't say that, man. Don't say it. Kush, that's evil. Got me wanting to spray water over my head. Well, y'all out here tripping. There's about 28 other teams hoping we mess up the Likely deal. Exactly. Can you imagine Likely going to one of these other teams, turning into an absolute star, and then you hear Raven Fish on the coach, oh, we draft tight ends well. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you that's what they'll say. It's like you draft the best tight end we've probably ever had. You don't even want to use him. You're suppressing him. Then when he finally has the opportunity to get snapped, you trade him. Bro, he's a team guy. He's smart. Doesn't cause no problems. And you trade him, bro, I would lose my mind. You might actually hear me swear that day. Night Drive just watching Nick Rice say, he said Jalen Hurts and the Eagles will take a massive step back without the tush push. They on just quarterback sneaks without the tush push, they're at like 80%. So it won't be that big of a drop off. That's when he need to get beat again. When he get beat again, he'll make another excuse. Absolutely not. Remember, EDC picked Caillou, Blue Kelly, and Devin Leary. Exactly. Neither do not trade Derrick Henry. That's insane. Bro, listen, I was the one trying to tell everyone that we need Derrick Henry, remember? So you know I'd be livid. After he put up that type of season, you trade him? Oh, bro. Oh, my God. Bro, oh, my gosh. I'd do whatever to do to interview Lamar Jackson that same night. I'll do whatever it takes. Because I know Lamar would be livid. Livid. There'd be no way he's not livid. Money Mike, he got 3. I'd give him, I'd say this year and at least next year, you still get top tier running backing from Derrick Henry. Then he'll start to fall off some. But a fall off Derrick Henry, even if he lost a step, is still better than any running back we've had in the last, 20 years. So that's my point. So you still get 3 years out of him? Come on now, bro. That's a lifetime. 3 years ago, we didn't even know if Lamar was going to be a Raven anymore. What are we doing here? Man, straight up. EDC will get fired if he trades Derrick Henry. No, he won't. I don't think he will. They'll trust his process. If Likely is the one traded Nitro, might have a complete meltdown. Everyone would be slapped. I'll be swinging. Forget slaps. I'm swinging fists. If Derrick Henry gets traded, why did he say either he didn't know or he wasn't involved? I'd be pissed, bro. If Likely goes out, that'll be one of the reasons why Lamar doesn't resign here. Exactly. Then we'll hear, he wasn't a real Raven. Like, all right. Exactly. Derrick Henry, Jamal Lewis 2.0. And Jamal Lewis didn't have the most amazing career ever. He had like 3 good seasons and the rest was whatever out of his career. Derrick Henry has rushed for almost 2,000 yards twice. He was on pace to do it 3 times, and he got injured right when he was at 1,500 yards. I don't know, Omega 21. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I can't read Lamar Jackson's mind. But I think that he'll play out his contract and then maybe look for a greener pasture somewhere else. I don't know. Prime Henry's better than Jamal. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We don't even have Prime Henry. To show you how crazy it is, this is not Prime Henry. I'm sorry. People need to lose their jobs. Straight up. Derrick Henry's a top 10 running back of all time. Easily. He would have been a top 6 running back if he would have got 2,000 yard seasons on his resume. Nobody's ever had more than 1. If he would have got 2, bro. Yeah, he would have been it, bro. Usually after 2,000 yards, you drop off. You drop like Adrian Peterson after his 2,000 yards. CJ 2K after his 2,000 yard season. You drop off a cliff. Jamal Lewis after his 2,000 yard season. Usually when you do those 2,000 yard seasons, you drop off a cliff. It's factual. It's backed up by a crap load of data. The only person that really didn't was Barry Sanders. He like the only one. He just kept chugging along. And now Derrick Henry. Good morning, good run was good. Matter of fact, let me look at Derrick Henry. Because Derrick Henry's stats have been, because remember, he didn't start out as the starter. He was splitting carries. So Derrick Henry's first year in Tennessee was 490 rushing yards. Second year was 744. Then he went to 1,059. Then he went to 1,500. Then he went to 2,000. Then he went to 937 because he got hurt that year, right? Then he went back to 1,500. Then he went to 1,100. Then he went to 1,900. Bro, he's one of the greatest running backs we've ever seen. He was at 1,921 yards last year. Mind you, I know there's an extra game. So even if you take out, he would still rush for 1,800 yards. He would have had 4 seasons with 1,500 rushing yards or more. And 6 years of rushing with 1,000 yards or more. He's one of the greatest running backs we've ever seen, bro. True said Ravens' first 3 picks will be defense, taking all wagers. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, bro, they be making me mad with that crap, bro. They be making me mad. They be really making me mad. Derrick Henry, high school. He's the only running back in history to rush for 2,000 yards in high school, 2,000 yards in college, 2,000 yards in the pros. He's rushed for 2,000 yards at every level of football he's played. Like, come on now, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. Top 10 QBs of all time. The top 5 are in no particular order. But I'd have Brady, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning. Man, I'm not even going to, yeah. That's going to take too long. Shoot. I know that's my top 3 right there. After the top 3, it gets kind of messy. So I'm not going to go into those, but that's my top 3. Oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes is top 5 easily now. Tavon switched to receiver in college. Yeah. I'm going offensive line or D line. I'm going trenches. That's where I'm going, King Lee. Trenches. Trenches is where we're the weakest. You go there first. Either side of the ball. If you go defense, you better be the trenches. If you go offense, it better be the trenches. King Lee, I got you. I'm going to do a thing on it too. I'll probably do a short which shows my top 10 QBs of all time. Straight up. So King Lee said you have to choose 10. I have an idea of 10, but it's going to take me a while, and we're almost done with the show, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to hold it off to another time. I got you, King Lee, though. I love Tavon, but it's nor even close. Derrick Henry is clearly the best high school running back of all time. Easily. The man, he put up like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar level numbers. Like Kareem in high school, college, and the pros. That's what Derrick Henry did. The only thing missing off Derrick Henry's mantle is a Super Bowl championship. That's all. He has everything else. And that's why I'm laughing. Remember when people were saying that Barkley should have won the MVP because he got 2,000 rushing yards? But, listen. The year when Derrick Henry rushed for 2,000 yards, he didn't get Offensive Player of the Year or MVP. Heck are we talking about? Now, did you agree with Emmanuel Acho and Nick Wright that Stafford is better than... I'm not going to give that a question, but you already know my answer to that. Like, they're idiots. They've said everybody's better than Lamar. They've said Kyler Murray's better than Lamar. So this is nothing new. They've said Jared Goff is better than Lamar. So I don't want to hear nothing. You don't have to talk about the Tavon in high school. Look at his stats. Go look at Derrick Henry's stats in high school. Didn't he rush for like 3,000 yards and it was craziness. Derrick Henry's stats in high school is ridiculous. Matter of fact, I got you right here. It was ridiculous, bro. Bro. Derrick Henry in high school amassed 12,124 rushing yards, 153 touchdowns in 48 games. Yo. Hold up. Let me do 12,000. It's not close, bro. It's Derrick Henry, bro. That's 252 rushing yards per game. Per game. He also holds the Florida single-season rushing record with 4,261 rushing yards and 55 touchdowns. Bro, hey, yo, why are we talking about this, bro? It's Derrick Henry, bro. Bro, I knew I wasn't tripping. And he had a single-game rushing record of 510 rushing yards in a game. Come on now, bro. That's not a problem. That's the solution. He has the national record for career rushing yards in high school. He has the career rushing carries record. He has the career single season rushing record also in high school. He has the Florida single high rushing game and career rushing touchdowns record. He averaged 9.2 yards per carry and 327.8 yards per game in his senior year, bro. Get out of here, bro. Like, I don't know why we having this conversation, bro. Stafford did choke in the playoffs. He finally got a ring. Stafford was one of the worst playoff performers for years. And that's what I'm talking about. They're changing the narrative. But guys, we're going to end up, and we're going to start closing up the show. Listen, guys, I got a thing for you guys. So, nostalgia time. There are 3 shows from the 90s, right? This is a 90s question. That as kids were known as the scary shows, right? You had Erie, Indiana, which I didn't personally, it was a good show to me, but I wasn't like, oh my God, this is amazing. Goosebumps, that was a classic. The books, I had, my brother destroyed it, but my grandmother got me a book signed by R.L. Stine for the Goosebumps line with the snowman. And none other than Are You Afraid of the Dark? Out of those 3, which one was the scariest? I need to know, out of those 3, which one was the scariest? Bro, listen, let me tell you right now. Tales of the Crypt don't count Yami as an adult show. Listen, I think undoubtedly it's this one. Are you Afraid of the Dark was easily the scariest kids show to ever be made. And there are episodes that have scarred kids. Scarred them. Goosebumps, the only one that you could have been like was a little, to me, that was a little scary, was the original first hour-long debut with the mask that took over the girl's, whoever's face. Remember, he put the mask on the Halloween man and it wouldn't come off. Then he started acting like the goblin. That would probably be the only one that you could consider scary, right? But Are You Afraid of the Dark was, I remember my mother, me and my sister would sit down. My mother used to watch with her. We put the blankets over our heads. And we would watch that in the darkness. And that, oh my gosh. The headless one, the one with the drowning, the one where the computer system was trying to take over your mind and your body. Like, bro, that junk, bro. King Blade, you never seen Are You Afraid of the Dark? King Lee! Yes, the intro was even fire. The intro even was creepy. Yo, Zelly said the Scarecrow episode took me out. I remember the guy crawling out beneath the bed with lizard. Bro, Are You Afraid of the Dark was ridiculous, bro. That was undoubtedly the most scary kid show ever made. Of course, I remember Animorphs. I had touched on it before. They said that was too scary for kids also. So that's what, and they took it off of television. Don't Look Under the Bed, the Disney movie, they had banned that too because they said it was too scary for kids. So Disney would only show it at like certain times, like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. But Don't Look Under the Bed was the scariest kids movie that Disney ever made. It was freaking kids out. And not so much the kids, but the parents. They're like, oh my God, right? Lord Zed, when he first came into Power Rangers, he was nerfed because the parents, him, and that other evil guy with the long face, said was too scary for kids. But this show scarred kids. Scarred them. Yeah, Goosebumps book was crazy. Animorphs, they need to redo that. If they redid Animorphs on like Netflix or something like that, it'd be fire. Fire. And I would put Are You Afraid of the Dark on Netflix. And I'd make it as scary as possible, but for kids. So you do like G or PG. As far as you would go. Zelly said, Cur the Dolly Doll had me dying. I've never watched Black Mirror, Evil Smarty. I've never watched it. Never. I'm going to watch it, though. I told my sister I'm probably going to binge some of the episodes. But I've never watched it, no. Honestly, I'd put Spawn Animation series above all of them combined. That wasn't a kid show. Spawn Animation was a mature adult animation. I'm talking about kid shows. And as a kid, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark would come on for 8-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 9, 10-year-olds. Yeah. I had the snowman one, but it was a red book with the scary snowman with the jagged teeth. I had a couple Goosebumps books, but that one my grandmother had got for me and got it signed by R.L. Stein, and my brother had destroyed the book. But yeah. Now, did you really think it was shade when the right said Lamar Jackson was a dominant regular season QB? No, it was shade. Even though he said it was always going to be shade. He always does that. And when he wins, he'll try to act like, oh, well, he won one. I mean, that's just one. He'll try to cope. So I'm not really worried about him. But yeah, man, Are You Scared? Are You Afraid of the Dark is probably one of the greatest Nick Kid shows ever made. And it scared, haunted, and scarred kids for a darn near well over a generation. So you got to give it the respect it's due. Goosebumps, Erie, Indiana, so weird. That's so weird. It's not even close. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. That was the show. That was the show. That was the show. So, shout outs to them, man. I would say Cheese and Die was my favorite Goosebumps book. Oh my God, I remember that one. That's what I'm trying, bro. Bro, Goosebumps books were goated, but we're talking about the show. And a show, it's undoubtedly Are You Afraid of the Dark? Facts Nitro, an adult version of Animorphs on Netflix would be so fire. If they're really about it, let them be about it. We're the ones that grew up with it. Let it be like a teen/young adult show. It don't gotta have any mature themes. It just gotta be scary and action-packed. It's gonna do numbers. Eli Sports got thanked for showing up, man. Return the Slab episode. Return the Slab. I remember that junk, bro. Our Real Monsters was so funny to me. It didn't scare me at all. It was just funny. The red little demon, the sugar, the black and white cane that was a girl, and the guy that held his eyeballs that stunk really bad. Remember all, man. I remember it. But guys, please remember to like and subscribe. And that's the episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Guys, thank you for showing up. We had another great show today. People under the stairs. Nah, that wasn't that. That's not. Are You Afraid of the Dark, man? Man, one day, man, I wish we had one day where we would go and throw throwback shows and watch them together. I wish we could do that. If I ever figured out how to do that on YouTube, I'd do that. Straight up. A one-night episode and watch some of the episodes, some of our old shows for a throwback, like some Rugrat episodes or throwbacks to Are You Afraid of the Dark, Animorphs. That'd be so crazy. I would do that. I swear to God, I would. But like I said, that's an episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Hope you guys have a rest of a great day. I will see y'all later with an episode for the other show. If you guys do remember, please remember to like, subscribe to that notification bell. And if you guys would like to donate and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, there's a QR code to the Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wonder Kid Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wonder Kid Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan, peace. And I am out of here. Guys, if I figure it out on another platform, then I'll probably do that on another platform if I figure it out. But yeah, man, definitely I'm going to try to do that. You know, just have a rewind throwback episodes where one night we got some popcorn. We watch episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark? We're watching Brink. We watching Johnny Tsunami, like throwback shows. Just a straight rewind. Even the Goonies, I would do that straight up. But I'm out this piece. All right, guys? We'll definitely talk about it next time. Peace. And I'm out of here, okay? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.